Hello. So just a while ago, I got a message from one of my students who was appearing for a TOGAF exam. She just pinged me on WhatsApp saying that, okay, are there people who have actually taken the exam, and why don't you collate all their experience into a knowledge bank on your website, and then we can take a look at it so that people who are taking the exam will get a feel for what is involved, what is the kind of complexity of the things involved, and so that will help them to share the collective experience of people who already been there, done that. So I'm going to talk to you about platform economy today, which is about doing a similar sort of thing with your customers, your partners, and vendors, and creating multiple feedback loops within themselves, and triggering a large number of economic activities, and in turn helping the business grow. So today's topic is about platform economy, and why is that becoming increasingly important in today's age and time, where we are seeing that there's a huge deluge of platforms who don't own any of the products. Like Facebook doesn't own any blog post, Instagram doesn't own any pictures, Twitter doesn't own any feeds by itself, Airbnb doesn't own any hotels themselves, and Uber doesn't own any taxi or fleet of taxis themselves, and TripAdvisor again doesn't own any place of accommodation by themselves. So what is this leading to? So platform economy is actually a huge shift from the traditional pipeline economy, where business used to grow linearly from one stage to another, just like water flows in a pipe. So that was the pipeline economy. From there, we have gone into an exponential growth category called the platform economy, wherein there's a lot of non-linear interaction between the business entities and how they interact among themselves. So that has led to the platform economy. So you don't have to worry about stock, and you don't have to worry about you just create a platform, and then you allow people to mingle on that platform. You probably own the rules of the interactions to some extent, and then you learn in the process, and then you develop the platform as it becomes richer and richer. So one such instance is your Amazon Kindle thing. You can be a self-publisher these days. You don't have to go with HarperCollins or Macmillan or the big names, Penguin for instance, to publish a book. You have an idea, you have a couple of things to jot down, you create a book, and you can publish it you can self-publish it on Kindle, removing all the middlemen in the process. So you could do a whole lot of those things using the platform economy. So all these things are platforms like Alibaba, Facebook, Amazon, eBay, for instance, Instagram, and such companies have become platforms where they allow people to interact with themselves, and then create a market wherein there is rapid feedback mechanism that you can learn about a product. Like for instance, you want to go to a hotel, you just survey around Make My Trip or Go Ibibo or TripAdvisor and those kind of sites, and then you want to order food, you go to Zomato. And so those have become huge platforms in themselves, so wherein you get ratings about users' experience, so you don't have to burn your fingers. You don't have to really go there and then try out stuff. You can just get the feedback of a lot of people who've been there, done that, and then that will help you to create better platforms. So that is the thing. So right now you see only the big names are there in the platform business. So the likes of Walmart and the likes of Flipkart, Amazon, Uber, Airbnb, Twitter, and so on. So what can small companies do to become part of this bandwagon? So they can actually enable their APIs so that they are what they call as API economy. So I think that's a topic for a separate quick bite. I've actually written a white paper on API economy and how it can interact well in the market segment. So if you're interested, drop me a message in the link down below, and I'll share you that white paper. API economy is a great thing to actually connect a lot of vendors, partners, and customers in the ecosystem, allow them to mingle, and then be part of some part of the value chain, and then you can exploit your services in ways and means that you've not even thought about before. So for instance, GoPro is allowing its customers to share videos on their platform, and then you can tag similar names, and then you become an influencer. You tag a certain company, then there's something called influencer marketing and all that sort of stuff. So this actually goes hand in hand with that thing, saying that if you're using a product and if you feel it's free, then you are the product basically. Facebook is one such example, Instagram is another one, Twitter is another one, LinkedIn is another one. So all of us are part of the product because we enrich the way the product works, and that's all part of the platform economy. So platform economy, how you go from pipe to platform. So there are various strategies that you can adopt. First, free up your legacy models, then you see the systems of reference and the systems of at the UI level, and then you see what Gartner calls it as the twin model, systems of reference and systems of record. So you just see which of these interfaces you could publish them as APIs at the top, and then you can create business models around them and in ways and means that you've not really thought about. Earlier economy was completely centralized. The more data you have, the more control in the data you are, you're a much richer company as such. But now it's gone into a decentralized mode. So the more you actually have value, the more you open up your interfaces and allow a lot of mingling to happen in the market, that's where the economy lies, or the opportunities lie. So this is a short take on platform economy. So there's a lot of things that you can do. You can free up your services, you can create APIs out of it. So this is given rise to a movement called API economy, and there are job titles called API architects these days, microservices architects, a container or Docker architects who will help you to shape those kind of things. And so that is pretty much what is API architect for you. And platform business. So platform business requires a whole lot of rigor to change that mindset from the pipe economy to a platform economy, and then underlying you need to get away with a lot of legacy and identify what's your breadwinning applications. Don't touch them too much so that they are broken. At the same time, you need to innovate the interfaces at the layer above so that you can be part of larger opportunities at the API level. So here is leaving you with this short quick bite on platform economy. I hope you enjoyed this. Do like, share, and subscribe this for more such videos which will help you to propel your journey towards becoming a better architect, a solution architect, an enterprise architect, a better product manager, or a business designer. So do stay tuned for more such updates. Thank you very much.